Welcome back to Slow Readers Anonymous, where we buy more books than we can read in a lifetime, as you have seen in all previous videos, okay? Especially the one that may come after this. It's my mama's fault, okay? Okay, anyhow. Well, look at that. We like the new displays every now and again. Editorial staff be kicking it. Anyhow, it's your girl, Coley Cole, back with another wrap-up. Applause. Anyhow, this is what I read in the month of June. First up, I had to hurry up and sneak this in because your girl be on tangents at all times. And when I didn't like a whole bunch of books in a row, you gotta get what you know you like. So, Leather and Lark by Brienne Weaver, or Brienne Reaver. Whatever, you know the lady name. Anyhow, Leather and Lark. Leather is a contract killer. Lark is a musician, but she got a dark side, okay? She's the best friend of Blackbird from Butcher and Blackbird. This is the second in the trilogy, so there should be another one coming out next year, springish time. I'm a little upset I gotta wait that long. This is 5 stars. This is, yes sir. This is, oh my gosh, die. Oh, he killing it. She killing it. Oh my gosh. That's what all that is. It gives you all of that. And it gives you, yes daddy, anything you need, sir? Do what? I'm sorry, what? Yes sir, you got it. Okay. But I'll cut you if you mess with me. That's what it gives. Okay? Okay. 5 stars. Yes. Putting this on the shelf. That's a keeper. She better keep her. Anyhow, the next one up. After I was having such a hard time, editorial staff said, just read a Heartstopper, because you know, you love them. Hello. And that's what your girl did. Heartstopper number 4. And they're so cute. They're all in their boyfriends and everything else. So it's a cutesy, hallmarky romance, but part of the community, okay? So if that's not your jam, don't read it, okay? But if it is, it's cutesy, it's hallmarky, it gives you that chef's kiss. Mwah. Another keeper. It's great to add stuff to the already read pile, but I feel like every time I read one, I get like 5 in its place. Oh well. Then we went to Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. This book, now don't come for me. There's a lot of people, the subject matter was a little off-putting, but this is a 5-star book. And I usually do this 5 stars for books that I will reread again, but is that good? If I would reread it for the first time, yes, I would. Top notch, real good book, 5 stars. But the subject matter gives R. Kelly. We ain't about that jam, not all the time. So this is going to go in the not keep pile, but it still is 5 star because it's a really good read, and you get from the perspective of the young lady and why she stayed and why what had happened type things. This is not a book about R. Kelly, but it gives those vibes. All right. Amazing. Tiffany D. Jackson, we love you. She did that Weight of Blood thing that's down there that you can't see, but she comes through every time. And I say every time, I only read 2 of her books, but y'all, you already know. Anyhow, there's that. Then we gotta roll into The Fifth Horseman. So I gave this one 4 stars out of 5 only because third person vibes, I don't get it. I don't like third person, so stop it. JP, you should have already known when you made this book that, stop it. Don't you dare put no more third person in your other books, because I like this series, gosh darn it. Anyhow, the third person case that they were on that was written in third person was Amaze Falls. I loved it more than the actual case that the first person, Lindsay Boxer, the main character in the book, she was working on. I was more interested in third person side. So eventually both of them ran in together. I can't say it too loud because hopefully the other editorial staff member that is reading the book with me is not around. But they all eventually came together. But still, stop it with the third person. Anyhow, Fifth Horseman by James Patterson. 4 stars, only because it had the third person. Goes in the not keep pile. Oh my gosh. Becky. Oh my gosh. This book right here. A Fate Inked in Blood. Ain't she pretty? She got that nice shimmery edges. A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. This is part of a duology, I believe. Hopefully it's more, because this book was giving. It was giving a lot. This is a fantasy with like the Viking gods, I believe. Norse gods. It's a Norse gods. Yes. Viking type peoples. Anyhow, this gives I will burn the earth for you. Butter I want to tap that all over the place. That's it. There it is with magic. There it is. That's all it is. 5 stars. Loved it. Ate it up. I was so sad I had to read this with a buddy read because she slowed me down. But we finished it. It was good. It's really good. 5 stars. We loved it. Oh my goodness. We're running out of space. Look at that, girl. You have to rearrange that prettiness. Okay. Anyhow. The piece de resistance. Okay. It's Children of Anguish and Anarchy. I read this in 12 hours, or almost 12 hours. It took me almost 12 hours to finish this book. And she a little thin, she a little hot girl summer like, right? Why, if it's the last in a trilogy, why you this hot girl summer? Huh? I expected Quarter Mist and Fury type thickness encyclopedia for the finishing of a trilogy, but this still gave all the feels. It's got betrayal, it's got killing, it's got magic, it's got it all. It gives you all the feels throughout the highs and the lows, and don't you get attached to a character. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 6 stars, not even 5. It Buster star rated, okay? This one, I'm so sorry, Sister Frida. Bye bye. You go down here. You go down here. Okay. Yes. Look at that black girl magic. Sit up there. Yes. She's a display book. Okay. All right. So after that, I couldn't decide on what to do. So while I was waiting on people on my Instagram, I'll put a link somewhere, probably in the description, to the Slow Readers Anonymous Instagram page. But on that page, I asked them, I needed some more black girl magic. So I gave some options. And the next book that I have here is what I'm going to show you. But anyhow, while I was waiting for the votes on that, I read this, In the Clear, Moonlit Dusk, because the manga that I chose for my TBR for this month, they call it, what was it? What was it called? Demon Slayer. It was my son's favorite. Anyway, I slayed that book and said, chop chop suey, no thank you, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Too much. No, it was not my vibe, not my jam. It wasn't for me. Now, it's a whole anime, it's all its own vibe. A lot of people love it, but it was not for me. So I went for the cutesy romance. Ate it up real quick, real fast, in a hurry. But we're still going to keep it in the not keep pile because I didn't love it that much. It was good. It was cute. It served its purpose. All done now. Thank you. Bye. All right. And last but not least. Now, people said this book was fire. And my mom made this lovely joke called, well, there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, there's usually fire. Okay, so She chose this book, and a couple other people did in the Black Girl Book Club. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyhow, White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. Yes. We love it. We love all the time. We love the recommendations. Look at this Black Girl Magic. It's giving. It's her first horror book. Yes. I'm loving it. So far, I cracked it open. I'm not completely finished with it, but by the time June is done, which is in, 3 days, I will have finished it. But so far, it's giving, yes, it's giving very interesting, and it's very much the smoke turning into the fire. Okay? We loving it. Tiffany D. Jackson. Okay, so now, moving on. We are going to do our July TBR a little bit different, okay? Because I can't never stick to the damn thing. I don't know why. Don't ask me, because whatever I pick is usually what I'm in the mood for, but that's at that time, okay? This is at that time. And I ain't gonna be in the mood later on in the month, okay? So just deal with it, okay? This is what I'm gonna do. So, the only 2 books that I know for sure that I will be reading, absolutely sure, is The Sixth Target by James Patterson. That comes after The Fifth Horseman. This is the 6th in the series of the Women's Murder Club. So, you know your girls gotta do it, because we gotta get all the way up to 24. Now, how we gonna do that? Once a month? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get the brother to do another. We might need to do 2 a month, man, because I'm about to have a slow snailing pacing to get through this thing. Okay. Editorial staff has voted yes. All right. Okay. And then the second thing that we are for sure going to read in the month of July is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Now, this is giving Black Girl Magic as well, but I also snatched this off my cousin's shelf because she said it was good. And I said, thank you, I'll be reading it, thank you, bye. And so now her mom is going to go visit her in the month of July, so I must read it before she goes down to thing, or else I'm going to be paying shipping fees. And who wants to do that? Not me. We're talking about Slow Readers Anonymous, where we buy more books in a lifetime. I'm not going to pay shipping fee on a free book when I can put that towards books that I can buy. What sense does that make? Anyhow, Legendborn, Tracy Dion, it's giving. I want to read it. It's fantasy, Black Girl Magic. Bam! Alright, so now this is what we're going to do for the rest of the books. Now, I usually do 10 books. There's always a manga, and there's always a graphic novel. Graphic novel, I don't know what I'm going to be reading, but it's probably going to relate to the prompts, which is in this lovely little TBR jar that a lot of people are doing. I don't know why they do it, but now I see why. I have seen the light. I have seen the light. Alright, so this is a cute little thing. I put a little sticker on it. Read more books. Certified book addict. Book addict. Book addict. Addict. This is a TBR jar. This is also a candle holder. It was a 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. That was my other addiction. I can't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 addictions. So, we're going to pick out the prompts. I'm going to show you the prompts, and as the month goes along, I will use these prompts in order to choose a book, because your girl's got 20,000 million, billion, trillion, billion books, okay? I ain't got time. I would be sitting there forever, sitting and pondering what to do. So I need a prompt to tell me which direction I shall go. All right, so we're gonna pick like 8 of these things. When I say 8, only solely because I read 10. And so probably 7. Nope, we're just gonna do 8. Why? Because I got a whole summer off. We're gonna be reading these books, okay? All right, so first one. I don't remember half the stuff that's in there. So I'm gonna take one of every color. Oops, one, half of one. All right, first one up is a romance. I gotta read a romance this month. And for a thriller girly, I gotta read romance. Alright. So that's the first book, aside from the two that I'm going to be reading, that I have to pick first. Next is alright, a book with a 5-word title. I don't know where they came up with these prompts, but you know what? Whatever. A 5-word title. A 5-book title. What the fuck? I'm a sailor outside of work, so sorry. 5-word title. Number 2. Number 3. I hope she remember what order these are in. Editorial staff. Based on a true story. Ooh. Maybe a crime novel. True crime. Yeah, sweet, yeah. And then back to pink again, I guess. What's with romance popping out lately? God out. A dark romance. Alright, so I might pick one from my Kindle. Am I that old? I'm just forgetting stuff now? I forget names and stuff? So we're going to do a dark romance. On the Kindle, probably. If I don't have one on my shelf. Ooh, I got King of Wrath by Anna Huang. Yes, I said it like that. Anna Huang. She do some good stuff. She did that Twisted Love down there. That gives, queen in the streets, touch it and you die. Yes, sir. In the sheets. Okay. That was number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your girl can't count, apparently. And number 5 is a book that ends in an odd number. Well, that's very specific. I gotta look through all the books that I got and that ends in the odd number that speaks to my soul. I'm gonna have a hard time picking that one. Anyhow, number 5. Johnny, number 5. Anyhow, number 6. Let's get to the bottom. Number 6 says, set outside of the U.S. So that could be like a Japan type book. So that could be a manga. Look at me thinking of the cheap. That. Number 6. Lord, I can't count. Why? 6. Something wrong with me. I'm feeling this brown one. Author's debut novel. Oh boy. I hope I have that on my shelf. Why did I write this out if I'm not even sure if I have a debut novel by an author? Author. And last but not least, number 8. I like this green color. The green beard. A 1-word title. Why? Ooh, Legendborn fits it. Yeah. Then I'll be cheating. Darn it. Gotta pick something else. That's a 1-word title. Alright, and that makes it done for the thingy. So I'm gonna write the numbers on that in the order that it has been received. First, romance. Then, a 5-word title. Then, books based on a true story. And then, dark romance. And then, a book that ends in an odd number, and then set outside the U.S., and then author's first debut novel, and then one word title, and then no endings. There's no endings. We all done. Woohoo! Anyhow, thank you for watching Slow Readers Anonymous. We out.